Bow Wow was mentioned in Vindicated.
Yes.
You were, I guess, seeing him while he was actually on tour with Wayne and signed to the Young Money or Cash Money. I think it was Cash Money.
Yes. So, like I said, Wayne and I go in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So during one of these out times, which is when he was on tour for the Carter, what was it, 3, that really big Carter that he did? Mm-hmm. He was feeling himself. Ooh, he was feeling himself. I had also simultaneously gone through a breakup with my husband. I don't think we were married at the time. I think we were still dating. We had broken up for like 7 months or something. And I was ready to get out of that relationship with my first husband, then boyfriend. And yeah, so a friend of mine knew Bao, and we met through her. And within a week, I was in Atlanta with him.
Bow Wow.
With Bao, yeah. And Wayne and I were not talking at the time. We hadn't spoken in a few months or something, whatever it was. And Bao and I started hanging out a lot. Spent a lot of time in Atlanta with him. Mm-hmm. And he spent a lot of time in LA with me.
Right. But you actually, in the book, you mentioned that you told Wayne that you were with Bow Wow.
Eventually I did.
Yeah.
This is where a little bit of that reap what you sow kind of thing comes in. Mm-hmm. Because Wayne and I hadn't been talking, and I was with Bao. Wayne didn't know that. So Bao's talking to Wayne, and they're being brothers, and Bao's not telling Wayne that he's with me, and I'm not talking to Wayne at all. So Wayne's not knowing what's happening around him, and I was met with an opportunity to tell him. And honestly, I couldn't wait to tell him. I couldn't wait because I know how he is. He's possessive. He's very possessive over his women, all of his women. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't wait to tell him. And I did.
Bow Wow's engaged now.
Yes.
To Erica Mena.
Yes.
Do you have a take on that at all?
I don't have a take on anything. I don't have a take on anything. I just always wish that everyone is happy.
Right.
You know, and if everyone's healthy and happy and doing something that promotes their health and their happiness and their kids are happy and I'm all for it, whatever it is. I don't talk to Bao anymore. Bao and I fell out over Yung Berg, I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yung Berg?
We fell out over Berg. We fought over Berg.
Would you care to elaborate, or just go leave it at that?
We did. You know, I'll tell you something. Everyone puts on this front like they're so hard and they're so, you know, this and that. But these people are very emotional, very possessive, and very, you know, they'll run around and say, well, that's not my girl, and that's not my girl, and that's not my girl either. But they are very possessive. And Shad and I fell out because Berg and I were friends, and we still are. We don't talk as often just because I'm distancing myself from a lot of people now. But you know, me and Berg are great. We're talked to him recently. We're straight. Yeah. But Bao felt that Berg wasn't. His words were famous enough or rich enough for me to hang out with.
Okay.
And that I should only be hanging out with Bao and Wayne, and that's it. And that, you know, I need to think more highly of myself and stop hanging out with people who aren't rich or famous.